It's the time for the grand finals. I pretty much got no break, or at least I thought I wasn't going to get a break, and then someone had a potato PC. We had to wait a while for the load, but we got through there, and then they decided, let's just draft really quickly. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. We're casting the Semi-Pro Cup. I'm Niz. We got Mysterious Legends on the Dire side. We got World's End on the Radiant side. Mysterious Legends, of course, we saw them last game. They were playing under the name Not Like This, which, God, I love that Twitch emote. But yeah, they're going under the Mysterious Legends tag for this game. But yeah, let's just get quickly through the draft. We got Night Stalker and Undying banned out by Mysterious Legends. Doom and Tusk banned out by World's End. The picks for Winter Wyvern and Slaughter for the Dire side. Shadow Fiend and Dazzle for World's End.
10 seconds remaining.
I know that opening far too well. We'll get into that in a second if I have time. We got Earthshaker and Bane banned out by Mysterious Legends. Then the Templar Assassin and the Queen of Pain, both good heroes going up against the Shadow Fiend. They were both banned out by World's End. And now we're going to see the Wind Ranger getting picked up. So surprisingly, World's End were allowed to get the Radiant side Shadow Fiend, and they pick it up immediately. They also get the Dazzle, which is a great hero to pair with that Shadow Fiend. It's good to keep him alive for early pressure. Coming out early, trying to shut down that Shadow Fiend. But also, you got the Weave, good synergy with the Shadow Fiend as well, with the minus armor that he gets from Presence of the Dark Lord, I believe it's called, his aura. Nice, got it right. But yeah, great synergy there. Dark's here in the off lane. Is good at keeping pressure on the enemy team. Gives Shadow Fiend a little bit more space to farm, and now we're going to see a hyper-aggressive safe lane carry. Actually, for both teams, as Gyro got picked up by Mysterious Legends and Juggernaut gets picked up by World's End. Juggernaut works really well with that Shadow Fiend as well. Shadow Fiend kind of peaks and gets really strong in that mid game. That's where he really starts to take off. He's weak early on, and I hesitate to say that because Shadow Fiend's a pretty decent laner. And it's pretty hard to shut him down in a 1v1 situation because raises are just too damn good. But he's relatively weaker in the early game, and once he gets his first big item, then he kind of just takes off, and he's a mid-game powerhouse. And you want a kind of aggressive hero to pair with that. You don't really want to go too much of a hard carry. So they pick up the Juggernaut hero that will go a little bit later, but peaks kind of mid-game as well. Great synergy with the Shadow Fiend. Darkseer is also good for that too. So they're really strong in that mid-game, but Mysterious Legends, they're certainly not weak in the mid-game either. They're strong then too. Gyro loves to get fighting. As soon as he hits level 6, he wants to go fight. Even prior to level 6, he wants to fight. But yeah, so expect Mysterious Legends to be really aggressive with that Gyro. Slaughter, he likes to be aggressive, but he needs his Blink Dagger to really be aggressive. He can do it if he goes 4-staff. If he's got some other setup on the team, it works well, but I like to wait until he gets the Blink Dagger. I'm not really a big fan of rushing the 4-staff, but I know a lot of people like that build. But he's a great hero, just kind of getting in there and fighting. And once you get some levels on him with the amplified damage, you'll be able to counter some of that plus armor that will be coming out from the Dazzle Weave. Besides that, Wind Ranger, made a hero that's going to be able to contest the Shadow Fiend, but also going to be quite strong mid-game. It takes Wind Ranger a little bit of time to get going because you want XP, you want to be able to get those levels so that you can max at the Shackle Shot, max at the Power Shot, and then that hero really starts to shine. But we saw Purple Rain do work with it last game against the Shadow Fiend. We're going to see if he's going to be able to do it this game as well. As for our last two bans, it was Disruptor and Lion. So Mysterious Legends getting rid of the Disruptor, which, you know, it's good team fight ult, has great synergy with the Darkseer Vacuum. So definitely not a bad pickup there. I'm not too sure how strong it is in the laning phase, but I don't really think World's End needs much to go kind of offensive in the early game. I don't know if they really need an offensive support to pair with the Dazzle. I typically like to have a defensive and an offensive, more roaming based support, but they don't really need it with their heroes that they have. Shadow Fiend, Darkseer, and Juggernaut are all kind of really good standalone cores. They can be left in the lane for the most part and hold their own.
10 seconds remaining.
As for the Lion ban, good strong disable, but also good strong
5
burst
seconds
damage.
remaining.
Burst counters the dazzle shallow grave. If you can burst them before he's able to shallow grave, then well, the shallow
Radiant
grave's not
team
going to be
pick.
able to get cast, so it's not going to keep the hero alive. And also the disable's strong at shutting down the Juggernaut, so he's not able to Omni Slash. And you can even use it to disable the dazzle, so we can't get that shallow grave off. There's a lot of uses for it against World's End lineup, so that's why they banned that out. But Mysterious Legends then chose to go with the Witch Doctor. So you've got your defensive support in a Winter Wyvern, a more
10
aggressive
seconds remaining.
support in a Witch Doctor. It also gives you a
5
disable
seconds
that'll
remaining.
work well with your Gyrocopter. So if the Witch Doctor kind of comes in from the side and is able to stun up the
Reserve
Darkseer,
time.
that allows the Gyrocopter to get in close. But still, it's not great. It's not a real long lockdown. Darkseer Surge will be able to get far enough away from the Gyro, so the Rocket Barrage won't be able to do a ton of damage to him. So he shouldn't feel that threatened, but it's still going to be difficult for the Darkseer because he's going up against a Gyro, which is a hero that's pretty good against the Darkseer. He's able to control the lane against Darkseer and kind of keep creep equilibrium proper, which is something that a lot of safe lane carries struggle with. But Gyro's got Flak. He even has Rocket Barrage if he needs to use it, which are both good at helping him maintain that lane despite the Ion Shells coming up from Darkseer. Still waiting on this final pick from World's End. It's going to be their position 4 support. There's a lot that have been banned out. In fact, every single ban coming out from Mysterious Legends is a position 4 support. This may be Bane. Put him as 5. All the other ones. What are we going with here? Lich. More armor. Helps counteract that Slardar. And also make sure that everyone has armor without Weave having to be used defensively. You can use Weave more offensively, help amplify the damage of the Jug and the Shadow Fiend. And on top of that, more team fight, because you've got the Chain Frost, which synergizes well with the Vacuum from Darkseer. Yeah, beyond that, just strong laner. Just take some XP away from Mysterious Legends. I really like a World Ends draft here, but I definitely think Mysterious Legends, they've got the tools to combat them in their lineup. Well, let's introduce their lineup as well. We'll actually start with World's End first. They're going to be on our Radiant side, and we've got Koss playing the Lich. We got 40 Tooth on the Juggernaut. We got Noble Wings on the Shadow Fiend. Shout out to my boy Moving Target. He's the next player we're going to introduce, as he's going to be playing the Darkseer. And we got Orange playing the Dazzle. For our Dire side, we've got Team Mysterious Legends, or Not Like This as they're going by in the in the brackets. But Zoro is going to be playing their Gyrocopter. The Winter Wyvern is going to be played by, why is it not centering? Hi. We've got Purple Rain's going to be on that Wind Ranger once again. Are we going to have a battle here? No, not yet. Tom's going to be playing the Witch Doctor, and Genie's going to be playing the Slardar. We saw the teams getting close to each other there, but no clash just yet. Sentry Ward getting placed down early. And it looks like Purple Rain's going to get the bottom bounty rune, and Top's going to get picked up by Moving Target. So already, I'd say a win for Mysterious Legends. Their mid is going to have a little bit of an advantage there with the bounty rune over the enemy mid. But you're also giving a bounty rune to a Darkseer, which Darkseer really wants to hit that level 2, and bounty rune already gets him halfway there. So another Sentry Ward getting placed. This Sentry Ward, obviously we don't have a bounty hunter roaming around or anything like that. It's to check for a high ground ward, which Shadow Fiends really like to have. Especially in the early levels, it helps them really, well, just lane better. So they're already using that Sentry Ward to make sure that that's not,
You didn't need that.
well, not already placed out there.
First blood.
As I actually miss first blood in the bottom lane. I saw action in the top lane, but I looked to the wrong lane. I apologize. The T-Tours is real. I'll try not to miss anymore. Oh no, what a disaster. Let's talk about our lanes. We had the Slaughter. He was the one who went down first. But he's going to be going up against the Jug, the Lich, and the Dazzle. Let's jump all the way up to the top lane because we might have trouble here for the Darkseers. Moving target, he's going to get stunned up there, and that's already the Surge out. Zoro gets in front. He's able to get the body blocks, and they are going to get that kill on the Darkseer this time around. So it's the Darkseer going up against the Gyrocopter, the Witch Doctor, and the Winter Wyvern. And of course, we saw this matchup last game. We've got the Wind Ranger going up against the Shadow Fiend in the middle lane. But already losing each offlaner once each. As both teams actually starting off with defensive tri-lanes, which it's been a while since we saw this. It's pretty much been dual lanes, whether it's dual off lane or dual mid to start off every single game in the past weeks. But who knows? That may all change. We've got probably the new patch coming either tomorrow or the day after, I believe. I don't think it's going to be much longer than that. But who knows what that will change? Because I'm starting to like where we are right now with the game. I like that we're seeing a lot of aggression coming out from the carries, really getting involved, and we're going to see more of that as Zoro and Tom going to try to get a kill here on the moving target, who will actually move away from his creep wave, and that means Zoro's actually going to be able to do more damage to him. Moving target tries to hide in the trees, pops his healing salve, but he just goes down.
Lad, stay down!
As I actually think if he just runs down with his creep wave, he just lives there.
Radiant's top
Now
tower
we're going to
is
have a
under
wraparound
attack.
here in the mid lane. As Noble Wings, he's actually going to go down before the Winter Wyvern even gets there. So Purple Rain getting another solo kill. As he
Radiant's top
continues
tower
to
is
dominate in
under
the mid
attack.
lane. Toss able to kind of push up past the creep wave, really make sure that Slaughter is not getting too much. Of course, Slaughter went for the rune. Gonna have another wrap around the bottom lane, but it's a Dazzle. Dazzle, probably not the most threatening, but Genie, he gets the Slither and Crush, but it's actually off the mark. Doesn't even hit the Dazzle. But they're not going to be able to get in front of him and get the body blocks off. So he gets back to his tower. Not with much HP, 114. His moving target, he's ended up on the other side of these heroes once again, as he's now going to have to take the long journey through the dire side
Finds me.
jungle if he wants to escape, but no, he just denies to the neutrals. As, once again, he's back at the fountain. 3 deaths already in 4 minutes. Yeah, Kangaroothless playing spoiler in the chat, letting us know what who won Game 5 of the
Radiant's bottom
summit.
tower is under attack.
It's okay, I already got spoiled on Twitter. But yeah, that final series is pretty good. We're in the grand finals of our own here, so look to see who can take the crown, the SCS crown this week. Of course, no money on the line. A little different than the summit, but moving target. Oh no, not again. 0 and 4. And Zoro's gonna get the kill on that gyrocopter.
Dire's top tower is under
I
attack.
miss a kill, but I'm not going to miss this one. Noble Wing's going to go down. As Purple Rain's actually going to get both. He gets the kill on the Lich and then that Shadow Fiend. As Mysterious Legends. Well played so far. Well played. The 2 games that we've seen, they've just been playing some really good Dota. You know what? Last game it was a lot of... Well, obviously Purple Rain dominated the mid lane last game. But we saw Tom doing some really good rotating on the Tusk. This time he's on the Witch Doctor. Can't really make the same kind of
Dire's
rotations.
bottom tower is under attack.
But still playing pretty solid on that Witch Doctor. And turn it. And it's actually been the Winter Wyvern roaming around a lot more. Genie's going to run up and get the crush off on the Noble Wings. I think he was trying to get 2, but wasn't able to stun cost there. And Purple Rain was just a little bit too far to follow up there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And look at this. Look, just take a look at the minimap. We've got everyone stacking here on the Radiant side. Getting those
Radiant's
stacks
middle
up so that
tower
Noble
is under
Wings
attack.
can, despite dying twice in the mid lane, he's going to get that gold. And we saw last game, they went into the Dire side jungle because they were on the Radiant side, but they went into the Dire side jungle and immediately blocked up all the camps to make sure that the Shadow Fiend that they put all this pressure on wasn't going to be able to come back in the game. And now they're looking for a wraparound here on the Shadow Fiend in the mid lane, but they see the Dazzle, so they know, well, Shadow Fiend's clearing stacks. They're going to try to come in here and contest, but they're going to see that they're already blocked, and now Tom will spot out Noble Wings, but oh, now Tom's in trouble, maybe?
Attack.
No, we're actually not even going to get any points of damage coming out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Genie. So that's his Tranquils up, sitting at 500 gold. Probably going to go for that 4-staff build. That's typically what we see with the Tranquils, 4-staff, and then Blink. Tom has been scouted by this courier. He's already gotten one attack off, and
Radiant's courier
they're gonna
has
still
been killed.
send the courier back. Wow. Tom's gonna get a kill on the courier, a little bit of money in the team's pocket. Why not? And we're gonna have a dive in the mid lane. A Shallow Grave's gonna come out from the Dazzle, but moving target. He's gonna TP on in, but he's got very low HP, and then Purple Rain just power shots him. As it has been a rough game for moving target as Purple Rain. Oh my goodness, 5-0. As he's running all over to this game, once again,
Radiant's
his
middle
Wind
tower
Ranger
is
is
under
just too
attack.
much. Just too much. And 42, he's like, come on guys, like I'm sitting here, I'm farming away, I'm 1-0. You guys are losing all your other lanes. Give me a chance here. Game is hard. Now he'll head up to the top lane and try to contest this Gyrocopter, who's only 5 CS behind the Juggernaut, but he's also sitting with 3 kills and 1 assist. And Noble Wings is at 0-2-0, and there's that Shackle Shot coming out from Purple Rain. But yeah, they're just not going to be able to go on that. They don't have 6 on high. In fact, he's only level 3.5. As I quickly want to look at our levels here. As yeah, okay, it's the Winter Wyvern's the one who's really suffering. Tom's already up to level 5. In fact, he just hit level 5 on the Witch Doctor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And the lowest on the Radiant side is the Dazzle sitting at level 4, and the Lich is up at 5. So they haven't fallen too far behind. Part of that's the Lich sacrifice. We're going to get a spin coming out here from the Jug. That's going to get the kill on the Witch Doctor. But in the meantime, Gyro takes down the Lich. And now he's going to try to go after the Juggernaut here. They're going to find the kill. As Hi comes in from the side to help out. That's a double kill for the Gyrocopter. So now Jug's starting to have a bad game too. Switch over to net worth. We can see Purple Rain way out in front again. He's got a 2,200 net worth lead. I believe it was 27 or 2,900 last game. I can't remember, but that was the 14-minute mark, I think. It was pretty ridiculous, his lead. Here we go. Get an Observer Ward up to block the camp. Stop that stacking coming out, but also they want to track some of
Dire's
the
bottom
movement.
tower is under attack.
Moving target. 0 and 5, just 900 gold. Just has his Soul Ring and his round boots. You get a smoke here from Tom and Purple Rain. We're gonna move into the jungle here. Chat calling out yellow, saying moving targets 3k MMR. Actually, I'm on my friends list. He's definitely not 3k. But that's Twitch chat being Twitch chat. I get you guys. I know.
Ah!
I'm one of you guys when I'm not casting. One of us. One of us. Okay, maybe I'm not a meme lord, but like some of you, but I try. I'll spam my kappas. I'm not like this. My forehead. My fail
Radiant's
fish.
top tower is under attack.
I spam the emotes. I'm not a big
Radiant
meme lord.
structures are fortified.
Gotta get the point across. Koss gonna TP up to the top
Radiant's
lane.
bottom tower
As
is under
Zoro
attack.
is... Oh, gonna get some damage on the tower. Probably jump back into the jungle. No, not gonna do so. He does have his Helm of the Dominator up. And has he stacked anything yet? Yep, it's up to a double stack. As, they found moving target in the Radiant jungle. As he's going to go down. Genie now sitting at 1800 gold, so he is going to be going for his Blink Dagger after the Tranquils. Action in the top lane. This is Juggernaut is pissed off. He's going to try to find a kill. He's going to try to go on high here, but gotta be wary of the cold embrace. Chain Frost going to come out. It's going to bounce around. It's only going to hit the Gyrocopter on the initial bounce. It will bounce back to him, so they will get the kill on the Gyrocopter as the Gyro and the Lich trade, but Lich definitely coming out ahead on that one, taking the big streak off that Gyrocopter who, well, that was at least 800, yeah, so it's 1,000 gold going the way of the Radiant there for that hero trade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Genie now 2,100, so that Blink Dagger is going to come out any second now, and now Noble Wings coming down here to try and get some farm. Koss gonna get shackled up in the mid lane. I swear, some of these shackles, Purple Rain is just showing off. He's just shackling to show them that he can. He just shackles and then backs away.
Dire's bottom tower is under
The
attack.
Gyro even TPing to the mid lane to refresh the bottle for Purple Rain. Koss gonna get shackled up once again. Purple Rain's gonna go for the tower here. It is gonna go down, so no deny. Purple Rain does get it. And now moving target's gonna try to chase him down. He does have poison touch on him, but he'll be able to get away.
Is under attack.
As Orange has put the 1 point into it. We were talking a little bit about last game. Genie's gonna pick up that Blink Dagger. Niz, you're one of us when you are casting. Look at that.
Dire's top tower
I'm
is
trying.
under
I'm
attack.
trying. We've got the medallion picked up here on the Dazzle. As the stacking continues to come out from the Gyrocopter. We get action in the bottom lane as there's that Blink Dagger from Genie as they most likely used it to initiate onto the Darkseer there as the Lich is going to go down. The Chain Frost's going to bounce and it's going to hit the Slardar. So they do get the kill. Koss just running in there, throwing the Chain Frost and hoping for the best. Sacrificing himself to the RNG gods. It's paying off for him twice so far. 42th going to wrap around behind on the Gyrocopter here. Going to use the Omni Slash and Zoro's going to go down. 665 gold for the Jug. Nice little setup gank there from the Jug. And it worked out for him. But still, 5 to 14 the hero total, the kill total here. Is Lich gonna TP on in? He was hiding in the trees. He's got Dazzle with him. The tower is just gonna go down. No attempt to deny from either of those two supports. As moving target's gonna be the one TPing on in. They can't go after this Wind Ranger. As we miss a kill on in the top lane as the Jug actually goes down. Looks like Slardar and Witch Doctor combined for that one. But Koss gonna get shackled to a tree, and there's 3 heroes here. And Purple Rain still just gets a kill. Tom says, what a play. I'm gonna draw penis on the minimap because we're a very mature team and group of players. Shout out to Tom, by the way. He's always in here watching. So we've got. Let's take a quick cycle through our items here. We do have the IDs finished. Oh, Genie says, you know what? No, Niz. You're not going to cover items. I'm going to jump on in, make you stop what you're saying, and then I'm just going to back away. And then as soon as you start covering them again, I'm going to do it again. So Genie, he's got his Blink Dagger, and it looks like now he's working towards that Force Staff. We got the Wind Ranger with the Aghanims, 1,400 gold on hand. The Winter Wyvern, 1,400 gold as well, but just Arcanes for the Winter Wyvern. Witch Doctor got his urn, and also 1,500 gold for him. Shackle Shot gonna land from Purple Rain. As it locks down the Shadow Fiend, Chain Frost gonna be coming in. Purple Rain makes sure to move away from his team so that doesn't keep bouncing. And they're still gonna keep chasing Purple Rain. His teammates are close. He's trying to bait them in. Shackle's gonna come out, but nothing for it to shackle too. As Genie's gonna jump on in, get the double Slithering Crush. As Noble Wings about to go down, but the Shallow Grave does come out. Keeps him alive for a little bit. But he goes down in the end there. They used the Winter's Curse to lock him down to make sure that he wasn't going anywhere. Shackle Shot will make sure that that creep isn't going to be anything for them to worry about. But never mind, it's going to come in and help the tower finish off Zoro as that creep, the MVP. Let's just zoom in on this guy. It's Purple Rain. He's going to kill our hero.
Top tower is under
As
attack.
World's End. The MVP, he's going to take a fall, and unfortunately he doesn't respawn. So we'll finish going through our items here. We got the Yasha, 1,800 gold for the Gyrocopter. He's already picked up the Helm of the Dom, which we've seen him stacking, and that got cleared at some point. I missed that one, but I believe that's everyone here on the Dire side. We've got the Point Booster for the Witch Doctor, so that's where his gold went towards, and we can expect him going towards an Aghanims. As for a Radiant side costs, he's got his Tranquils and a Buckler, 230 gold, so Mech's going to be his first item. Juggernaut, he's got Treads, Mask of Madness, Yasha, Aquila of course, and 900 gold. Shadow Fiend went Treads, Helm of the Dom, now, well, Tranquil as well, or sorry, Ring of Aquila. But now Ogre Club, so I actually think he might just be going straight BKB here. He's in a very rough situation. I missed another kill. I don't... Guys, I'm sorry. 42th. I'm not going to miss this one. As it's going to be either him or Tom, and Tom, no! Oh no, it's a disaster for the Witch Doctor. Look at him
Dire's
go.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh
Dire's
no.
structures are fortified.
He felt like that was the right play, and then he quickly realized that it was definitely not. It was definitely not. Winter's Curse going to come out there onto Noble Wings. It was mainly just to keep the Winter Wyvern alive,
Dire's bottom
more so
tower
than try
is
to set
under
anything
attack.
up for his team.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant
Looks like they're going to bring down this tier 2. There is a little split pushing coming out from Purple Rain. Is this going to be a trade? Oh, nope. Mysterious Legends say no deal. Zoro's going to TP on in. Purple Rain's going to be TPing in as well. As Noble Wings going to try to let the Requiem fly while he's got the Shallow Grave off, but he gets interrupted, and then he goes down, and Mysterious Legends, they just say, alright, time to fight. Let's just wipe the enemy team. Or at least 4-man. They don't get the Jug, who's all the way up in the top lane now. But on the back of that 4 kill, they're just going to go for Roche. And Gyro finishes his SNY. He got a triple in that fight, so no surprise there.
Roshan has fallen
Roche goes
to the
down.
dark.
Aegis will go to the Wind Ranger. And then immediately Zoro says, I'm just going to ping spam the crap out of you because I wanted that Aegis. But they didn't, oh, it is going to be an SNY for the Shadow Fiend. It's
Dire's
not going to be a
top
BKB
tower
rush.
is under attack.
Move in target. Got his Arcanes and 1,600 gold. This has not been a very good game for the Darks here. Dazzle still just has that medallion. The NizCast memes are coming out. Detours is right, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't even looked at our gold graph. Let's take a look at our
Radiant's
gold graph.
bottom tower is under
7,500
attack.
gold lead for Mysterious Legends. XP's past 5k. And
Dire's middle tower is under
Zoro's
attack.
managed to keep up with Purple Rain this
Radiant's
game,
bottom
despite Purple
tower
Rain
is
still
under
having an
attack.
incredible game. He's still at 7-0-2 right now, but Zoro, he's at 10-4-2. So yeah, he's got a little bit more in the in the death column, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
now they're going to try to push down the bottom lane. They got 5 heroes down here. They're 2 trying to split in the mid lane. This moving target and Noble Wings are going to do a little
Radiant's
splitting, but
bottom
they've got to come
tower
back and
is under
defend here. The
attack.
tier 3 is going down. There comes the TP, at least from Noble
Dire's
Wings.
middle tower has fallen.
42th also split pushing the top tier 2. Genie's going
Radiant's
to blink
bottom
forward, but he's not going to land the
tower
crush. Wall's going to come down for moving target, but he's not able to get the vacuum off before he gets stunned up, and he's going to get no one in that wall. Genie's now going to get hit quite low from the Omni Slash, but the freeze is there from the Winter Wyvern. As the Juggernaut's going to go down, the first set of racks are going to go down as well. As Tom's is sitting there channeling. Oh no, Genie's going to blink onto Noble Wings. The Shackle Shot will link the two together. As the Shadow Fiend's going to go down, will the Darkseer go down as well? He's already bought back. He will. Genie 4-staffs himself, gets the crush off, but Zoro is going to get the kill there.
Has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
They still have this Aegis. They haven't lost anyone in that fight. Orange and Koss are going to try to re-engage here, but 2 supports. Oh, Shackle Shot almost latching between the 2 of them. The Grave's going to come out. Will the Lich make it back to Fountain? I don't think so. He's dead. As Purple Rain gets the monster kill. And the kill on the Lich. Now we're going to have the Aghanim Scepter of getting picked up by the Witch Doctor. And they're just going for tier 4s here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Thanks from above.
And a little bit of hate coming out from the Asian beast there.
Radiant's middle
Don't
tower
hate on him
has
back,
fallen.
guys. My camera work hasn't been shit this game. And the game before. It was pretty rough. Noble Wing's going to get stunned up here. As Genie will engage and then disengage there. Moving target will get a couple illusions this time, but he's in no man's land. He's going to go down. Now Noble Wings will get graved up in the fountain. As Purple Rains is taking a tier 4. Koss tries to get back. No, he's going to go down. As the Witch Doctor ults Tom. Looks at it go. The Death Ward doing work. Just killing them in the fountain. The only one left alive is the Juggernaut. Not even his healing wards left to stay up.
Radiant's middle
As
tower
Hi
is
makes
under
quick work
attack.
of that. Now the last tier 4 is going to be going down here. Is the Judge going to come out here? They're going to stun him up. Purple Rain just going to blink into the fountain. Tanks it up. And then he gets Omni Slash. He just runs him out of the fountain. And then he gets frozen up by the Winter Wyvern. But 42th will make it back to the fountain. Hi, is that going to be the one who's going to go down? Glimmer Cape won't save you here. The fade time just not good enough. Plus they had vision up him anyways. But 42th is going to go down here. Is why haven't we had a GG call yet? I don't know. The players are having fun, or at least one side is ratings keep going down here. Shallow Grave's going to come out onto the Juggernaut.
It's up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shackle won't land, but they're not going to need it. As Genie's there with the follow-up stun.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
He's going to go for another. Won't be able to get orange here. The spin to win coming out from the Juggernaut. Won't get it. As the call down's going to come out.
Is under attack.
There's the GG. This is just ridiculous. There it is. Finally the GG gets called.
Is under attack.
As Mysterious Legends,
Radiant
or
structures
Not Like
are
This,
fortified.
is
Dire victory.
it's going to take the crown for this week. But yeah, guys, I apologize about the camera work. Obviously, I was missing a couple kills, but even in the team fight, it was a little bit difficult. I'm actually struggling with an issue in Reborn that apparently started happening to me. Game is paused. Thanks, guys. But yeah, apparently started happening to me this past week. So it's a little bit rough. That's why when you saw me kind of smooth dragging the camera around, sometimes it just kind of locked up on me. But yeah, I'll try to get that fixed for the next cast, which will be in a couple days. So yeah, definitely come check that out. I'll talk about that in just a second. But that's going to wrap it up for the Semi-Pro Cup Series. as we see Mysterious Legends take that win and take the tournament this week. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the cast, or if you didn't, still hit that follow button, come back and maybe watch me get a little bit better. But I'm Niz, guys, so if you're interested, definitely hit that follow button. But if you had any problems with the cast, if you maybe you didn't have any problems and you liked it, either way, I'd love to hear some feedback. So let me know in Twitch chat or contact me in some way, whether it's Twitter, at NizCast on Twitter, or anywhere. Message me on Twitch. Just let me know some feedback. It's always greatly appreciated. But yeah, the VODs of everything I cast also go up to my YouTube channel, so you can check those out at youtube.com/NizCast. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the Semi-Pro Cup Series. My next cast will be the Dota 2 Canada Cup, and I believe that's on Tuesday? I believe it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, the 15th. So yeah, come check that out. I believe that starts at 7:30. I should have had that written down. Fortunately, I don't have my calendar with me. But yeah, so we've got a couple games from, I believe we're casting Group D, not Group C. So we'll be casting Group D and all the games for that. But we're going to have 4 days of casting, so that should be a bunch of fun. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm looking forward to going back and watching Game 5 of the Summit 4, as I was able to watch quite a bit of the Summit 4, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, that last series was looking pretty good, so I'm excited to go back and watch that. I already know who won, but yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. It's already been spoiled once in chat. Kangaroothless. Shake my head. Shake my head. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun, as always. And I'll see you guys either next Sunday for more SCS, or on Tuesday for some of the Dota 2 Canada Cup. That's it for me. Have a good one, guys.